Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Off-Air podcast with Jason and Alicia. I'm trying out smooth jazz Jason.
Why? I knew as soon as the glasses came out, I knew there was going to be a character. I didn't know who, though.
It's smooth jazz
Smooth
Jason.
jazz Jason.
And
I
he
like
talks
him.
like this, and he has a goatee, and he's like, coming up next, we're playing some Miles Davis for all you jazz heads out there.
Does smooth jazz Jason want to introduce our guest?
It's Sam!
Sam
Welcome to the
Fischer.
podcast.
Thank you.
Sam
Thank you.
Fischer.
Thank you.
Sam Fischer. Hey,
For those who
it's
don't know
Sam
Sam
Fischer.
Fisher, tell the folks what you do
Yeah,
here
please
at
do.
KARE.
Hello, I am Sam Fischer. I do lots of things here, mostly digital things, writing stories, clipping your videos.
Oh, God bless.
Yeah.
We're so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
We apologize.
Putting them on the internet.
Yes.
Internet
Okay.
things.
All the great things here at
Yes.
KARE 11, all
Yes.
digital things. So we're so happy you're on the pod. One thing after our show every day that I look forward to, maybe not every day, but some days when we see you and you're not busy working so hard because we lack there, is we gossip about your dating life.
It's true.
I love, because I'm an old married lady now, and I live vicariously through people with dating apps because it
Right.
wasn't a thing when I grew up.
I'm locked down as well.
It was
so yeah,
not a thing
it's
yet.
completely different. The world
It's
of dating
new.
nowadays is just, it seems like it's chaotic.
Did you ever use an app?
The early days of college, yes. There were
Okay.
certain apps that were around that I will
Got
not
it.
say
Does
the
it start
name
with a
of, but
G?
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Who are you pointing to? Put your glasses back on. I want smooth jazz Jason back.
And he's back. But
No,
no,
but-
I know exactly what you're,
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
the apps.
You know the
they're,
struggle.
they're much worse nowadays.
Oh,
though,
it's-
it
They're
seems.
worse
It's a-
apps?
It's a, yeah.
You think they would get better over time?
Yeah, they would improve the algorithm and improve, how you can interact with people on there. But it just seems, I hear this from people that are single, that are out there dating, that it's terrible out there.
Yeah, no, it's not good, especially if you're a 36-year-old woman looking for an adult man with emotional availability and who's also fun.
It is a tough. I'm the same age as you,
Yes.
and like we grew up in the same realm of no apps yet. I think eHarmony was
Yes.
like the only thing out there that was for old people. Old people used
Yeah.
eHarmony at the time. Sorry if you did. My apologies. But so in this day and age, what apps are the ones that are people using?
So I might not be like the best authority on this because I am an elder millennial.
An elder is crazy.
But it is crazy. I guess like for a straight woman, Hinge, Bumble. I did Tinder like back in the day. That's not really my.
That one
Vibe
I heard
anymore.
was like hookups only.
But wasn't Tinder originally started as like a legit dating app?
Yeah.
You
I
meet
think
people on
so.
there,
Yeah.
and it just transformed into something more nefarious.
I think
I
as,
think so.
Like, more became available and like Bumble is like women talk first, and they kind of just evolved. And I feel like Tinder was just kind of like left in
And
the
like a
dust.
MySpace situation.
Like a little less like morbid than the death of MySpace, but yeah.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. I don't know what the youths use.
Right. But it's okay. This is from your perspective.
Yes. Yeah.
I've heard of some people using Facebook dating. Is
that a thing?
Yes, there's Facebook dating now. I have a friend
Oh.
that I've seen on there, like swiping through, and I'm like, oh, that's a thing
Is it
now.
just like
Any
your friends?
luck? Asking for a
He has
friend.
not found any luck. I'm
Great.
telling you right now.
Yeah, that's one I haven't tried.
Okay.
Because I just I don't do Facebook stuff.
Yeah.
What are your likes and dislikes with certain apps?
I do like Bumble for like having women be able to talk first. But actually Bumble does give you the option to use like prompts for like men who you match with to start talking with you first if you're a little shy.
So you just say like, hi. Because it will only, so you swipe right or on a person you like, and that person swipes right or whatever
Yeah, if you
direction
both
is.
like-
You both like each other.
Yeah.
And then once you find out, oh, you matched, it'll say like, you have to
matched.
say,
Now you can start
hi,
talking.
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah. Yeah. But like, so
I would be so bad at this.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, I'm not good at it. Clearly, I'm not good at it.
Is it a matter of you not being good at it, or is it just people
You haven't found the right
just
one.
suck? Is that the problem? The expectations when it comes to dating and when it comes to relationships and what they want from people, is
but
it just?
I feel like it's just like there aren't. Speaking for myself, I don't know. Like the expectations are like, be nice.
The bar is low.
The bar is
nice.
The bar is in hell.
Enjoy spending time with me. Maybe that's a me problem. I don't know.
Wow.
You're asking for a lot there.
Yeah. So like I feel like my expectations aren't that high. Yeah, I don't know.
How did we get to this point where people don't enjoy spending time with people and expressing their attraction and affinity for somebody? Why can't people live that out loud? Why does it have to be something you have to pry out of a person? I don't get it.
Right.
No, that's a good question. And I think about that often, like getting older too, that I feel like that should be easier for people to, express their feelings for someone. Hasn't been the case in my case so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
You talked about Raya, that dating app that's like I've only heard it's exclusive for, and you see celebrities on it.
Raya Katene made a dating app?
Raya? No, she didn't, but she could because she's genius.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
beautiful.
And beautiful.
She's amazing. I love
No, it's just called Raya.
her. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's
Am I saying it right or Raya? I don't know. It's Raya. It's Raya.
It's
Okay,
Raya.
okay.
and it's a dating app. Explain this to me, please.
I don't know. Sam is the one explaining it to me.
Okay, so what happens with Raya is you get put on like a waiting list unless someone high profile or whatever like invites you to it. And then you can get like fast track to it. I was on the waiting list. I think I signed up for it like when it came out like 10 years ago or something, and then like completely forgot about it. And then like a year ago got a text that was like, you can be on Raya now.
Oh.
Yeah, but you have to pay for it.
Okay.
Oh. Is that the only one you have to pay for?
Have to pay for, I think so. You can, like, they have dumb things on, like, like Hinge. It's like, if you pay $10, like, you'll get to boost your profile for 10 more people to see or some. It's really,
Oh.
it's
That's
a grift.
weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does sound like a grift.
Yeah, it's a grift.
So on Raya, have you seen celebrities?
I have.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Name them.
I don't think am I like allowed? I don't know.
Are you going to
if
get
I'm
kicked
allowed.
off Raya for
Well,
naming them?
I don't
Yeah, we
have
don't wanna get kicked
Raya
off.
anymore. I just did it for like a minute, but I'm like, I'm not going to be paying to like
No.
How much are we talking here in terms of the price?
$20 a month.
That's
Oh,
expensive.
That is.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'd want to date a celebrity.
And it's not
all celebrities. Okay.
Clearly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's just people with like a cool job. It's like
Oh, okay.
creatives, I
Okay.
guess, more so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like a.
But I have seen like celebrities for
Okay.
sure, and it's like
Wow.
all over the world. So like,
Oh.
there's only 5 men in Minneapolis on Raya, so the pool is a little shallow, but then you see like people in New York, people in Europe, whatever.
Wow.
Did you have any successful matches on there
I think
or connections?
I matched with like 2 people and never talked to either one of them.
Wow.
Why? Because were you like, oh, Matthew McConaughey, you're married.
Yeah.
We can't do this.
Yeah.
Sorry, LeBron, I
George
can't
Clooney.
make this happen.
No, I don't know. I'm kind of. This is part of the reason, probably. Now I'm doing a little like self
Reflection?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
Okay,
okay.
that's good.
I am kind of a person who likes to be pursued.
Oh, as a lot of people do. That's,
Right.
You
Yeah.
want to be chased.
Sometimes, like I'm not afraid to like make the first whatever, but I'm like, talk to me. You know?
Are you more prone to wanting to meet someone in the real, outside of
Yes.
digital? Your world is
Yes.
digital. You're at KARE
Hate
11
it.
and your dating world's digital.
Yeah.
But finding someone in the flesh and blood
I
at
would
a bar.
absolutely prefer that. I don't do
Okay.
a lot of like hanging out at bars like I used to.
Right.
When it was like easier. So yeah, it's not easy to like meet people when you're this age.
That's very true, because where are people hanging out now? I mean, outside of
Right.
the bar, people don't go to clubs that
Well, and
as
this
much
age range
anymore.
is interesting because like my other single friend that I have, she's like, my friends are either all married or they're on a divorce. And like, that's the dating pool is like either like with a divorcee or someone who just,
I think since I've been single, this most recently, every person I think I've gone on a date with has been married or has kids or both, which is fine. It's not a deal breaker, but it's like a lot of, I don't know. I've never been married. I don't have any kids.
Right.
I don't have the same
baggage.
I didn't want to use the
You're
word.
right. And I know that's tough.
Whoa.
I don't want to I don't want to. It's not baggage.
And,
children aren't baggage, and previous marriages are not baggage.
What's another word for baggage?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was trying to find
but
it.
it's okay. We get it.
Okay. Let's cancel Jason.
I think that a lot of that. I'm not a psychologist, but I think it follows people into their next thing, and some people don't process that, or we all have our things, but like when you're getting closer to 40, it's like, okay, like deal with that,
right?
Before you like project it onto like the next person you.
And I would always, I'm such a sleuth. Like, I would always be like, well, what went wrong with your marriage? Or like, I would like want to know.
Digging into the divorce papers and why did it end?
The investigative journalism inside of each of us.
Yeah. I mean, this is probably going to get me 0 dates, but yeah, of course. Like if I'm like going to go on a date with someone, like I use the tools we have at our disposal. To see, if you've ever been to
everyone
prison
like
or
looks
whatever.
up on Facebook or photos.
Yeah.
But we have more advanced tools.
Yeah. But the advanced tools, I will say, are all public. So, y'all, I don't know where the camera is, but they're available to anybody. You just have to know where to find them.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a minute left. I want you. What are you looking for? If a viewer out there is like, I have a son just for Sam.
If you do,
right here, this camera here.
This camera. Hello, I'm Sam. What am I looking for? I'm looking for, like I said at the beginning, someone who's like emotionally available. Someone who likes to spend time with me. Maybe someone who, has a dog. Someone who likes to go to baseball games. Someone who will ask me out on dates. I'm telling you guys, my expectations are not that, it's pretty bleak.
This, I will say, this is a little bit concerning because those match everything that I am, but I'm gay.
And you're taken.
And I'm also taken.
Wow.
So straight to.
But there is hope. There are people out there. There is somebody out there that matches all of that criteria.
I don't know. I won't lose
hope.
Don't lose hope.
Yeah.
Don't become one of those people. Don't lose hope.
Don't give up.
I already have one cat, though. So, like, if I just keep collecting cats, maybe that could be my destiny.
Oh. Don't do that route either.
Oh, okay. Well,
you could find another cat lover, and then you guys can combine your cats.
Guy with a cat. Guy with a dog. Guy who likes to pet cats.
You promise you'll come back?
Anytime.
And please update us.
And update us.
Because we know that person's coming along. He's watching this right now. Whoever that is watching this as we speak. And he's like, yep, that's her.
I'm single.
Wouldn't that be great? This will be the first off-air romance.
Oh my God, don't get me excited.
Get excited.
Don't get my hopes up.
Positive vibes into the universe for you.
Pew, 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 pew.
Put on
pew,
your glasses,
pew,
Jazzy
pew.
Jason, and make magic happen.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's working.
It's working, baby.
I can kind of feel it.
You feel it too?
And that's a wrap. Thanks for watching Off Air. Good luck, Sam.